What's up, team? Anousone here for the first episode ever. We are at Legendary Fitness in Menomonee Falls, Wisconsin. We got our trainers, Tony over there.
What's up, guys?
We got Kyle back here.
Hey.
They're gonna show me how to be a ninja. If you guys have ever seen the show American Ninja Warrior, this is how it gets done. Let's do it. Before we get into ninja, we're gonna do a boot camp with Legendary Fitness.
Agility's my thing. I love agility,
So we're gonna have some fun. Crushed it. Boot camp's done, guys.
Okay.
Now we're getting ready for ninja class.
Ninja, whoa!
Yeah. All right, Tony. Tell us, what does it take to be a ninja?
So upper body strength, when it comes to grip strength, being able to hold your body weight during the obstacles, agility, when it comes to being able to be versatile, be precise, and also with your balance, and then also technique. So learning how to swing, especially with the ropes, pull-up bars, you name it.
All right, dude. So like, you mentioned getting stronger and having upper body strength and stuff, right?
Yes.
So like, how do you develop that? Like, what kind of exercises can you do to get to that point?
So a good option for building your strength, especially with your forearms and your grip strength, is if you have a pull-up bar or a door frame works as well, just doing a dead hang. Holding this position as long as possible where your feet are off the ground and you're just holding your body weight with your hands. Another option, if a pull-up bar is inaccessible, is a farmer's carry. That's basically if you have, for example, 2 buckets with weights in them, just walking around forward and back, turning around, holding that weight will still use your forearms, which will build your grip strength from there.
All right, so Kyle and Tony talked about how agility is a huge part of it, right? So Kyle's gonna show us how to do the slack line.
A good way to start if you're really trying to practice fundamentals and get technique is kind of learning how to stand before you walk and learning how to walk before you run. So you want to get comfortable with one foot. When you're on one foot, it's really going to be where you're able to balance the best because you have your whole other leg to use for balance. So if you practice balancing with your other foot in front of you, that gets it ready for when you have your balance to lean forward on your other foot. Again, we're gonna work on our balance here. So really not one to rush. You wanna kind of stand there and take your time until you feel balanced and ready for that next step.
Oh, okay, my turn.
Now we have the pro trying it.
No, I can't. No. Stop it.
Okay.
Oh.
So,
What's swinging good for?
swinging is going to be good for any time that you need to get from point A to point B, but you can't really use your feet as well. So whether it be...
I'm gonna watch you do it first.
that works. You're going to want to lift your knees up on your forward momentum and kick out. That's how you're going to build your bigger swing, going forward and back. Just want to make sure that you are being controlled with your core, otherwise you're going to slip and fall one way or another and go out of control.
Can you like lift me up? No, just
Okay. You lift your knees to your chest and kick forward. There you go.
So one of the questions I asked was, what do like ninjas actually do to get stronger, or like do you guys like just practice ninja stuff, or do you do like do you do certain exercises, just like pull-ups all day? Because I've seen you guys do some crazy stuff. What do you actually do?
Usually we'll challenge each other. So we'll take one exercise or a couple different exercises or like a mini course together. One thing that we would do is, rather than just going up, over, and down, we would have a challenge to see who can go around the world, so up, over, down, and back, as many times as possible, counting how many steps you could do. Other things we would do would basically be setting up like a mini course. So for example, if we wanted to incorporate bumping up our heart rate and then slowing it down right away, we might throw in monkey bars or a pegboard and go through it as fast as we can, and then stop and do something balance-wise, whether it be a slack line, a balance beam, or trying to balance on a roller, trying to walk it forward. Ninja tag. Basically, floor is lava while playing tag. So, somebody's gonna be it, trying to get everybody else to get tagged, but you can only stand on items that are not the floor. So, pancakes, bosus, boxes, you can use your hands, you can use your feet, nose goes. Play this for about 10 minutes. All right. 3, 2, 1,
What are you setting up here?
Right now I am setting up how to practice balance on a roller. So practicing balance on a roller is a good way to work on body awareness as well as core strength. Now, things to focus on when working on a roller with walking. You want to have a slight bend in your knee. You're slowly making tiny steps. I'm only walking about half the distance of my toe to my foot. Slowly walking forward, so that way I can step up onto the box from there.
Easy.
Small steps, a little bend in the knee, and chest high. Just like that. Yeah. Nice.
So Tony was telling me that one of the ways that ninjas train is by setting up an actual course for them to run through, and I think this one is gonna be a fun one because it just keeps going on and on and on. Alright, so now we're gonna do a roller box race. About to dust these fools.
Ready for this? 3, 2, 1, go.